If you go on Discords, Terraria forums, Steam forums, to discuss the new whip stacking changes, you will see so many people that never played Summoner, never whip stacked, talking how it's unbalanced, how it's not fun, how it's not good for the game, how it should have been deleted, or it shouldn't have been deleted, even though they never played the class. I fundamentally disagree and do not understand this notion. If you are not a summoner, if you never whip stacked, why are you speaking? The only people that could give valuable feedback, whether it's wrong or right, are the people that actually are invested, that this question about summoner is targeted towards. How do you feel about whip stacking? I don't understand it. And again, there's nuance to this. Like, let's say, I saw a few people like this, and honestly, that's great to see. That like, oh, I've played a few Summoner playthroughs, or like, I played Summoner a bit, and I whip stacked a few bosses, but I feel that wasn't really my thing. I feel like the difference in DPS is too big. Um, I feel the option being there made me really feel forced to do it. Whether I agree with you or disagree with you on these changes, I want to hear these things. Whether you're a seasoned summoner or someone new or someone that just plays from time to time, I feel that it is good for variety of discussion, and that way, like for me, another summoner just only plays summoner mostly. It is good to have people like this, you know, because we're so in deep for the class that like we might forget ourselves, right? We might, focus on things that like we really like because it is for us. But people that like play it from time to time like still enjoy it, but like see quirks with it. They probably will have like valuable feedback that just people like are so in love with the class. Like they might forget a few things or like they get so good at web stacking that like the problem doesn't like impact us, impact them. I feel people like this are good, and like the floor is yours. Like the question is, how do summoners feel about web stacking? If you if your heart is in the right place, you played a bit of summoner or you play summoner all your life, please do answer how you feel. Doesn't matter if I agree with you or I disagree with you. This is your place. The floor is yours. So I do not understand why people that never play summoner, that never web stack, come in here and have an opinion on something that doesn't concern them. Similarly, last example. The statue duplication item glitch has been fixed. Now, I love watching speedruns with it. I feel it's very like interesting to me how they go about it. I love it, right? But I don't speedrun with glitches. And I feel me personally that glitch is more so for speedrunners. Uh, Obviously, it is doable like normally. But me personally, I feel like it's very cumbersome and not like optimal to use it normally. You know, so when I saw people talking, oh, how do glitch speedrunners feel with the application glitch being removed? I saw speedrunners being like, oh yeah, good, it is good for variety, we'll like do something else. And I saw other speedrunners, glitch speedrunners that use this method, say like, I really like this, the category will be a lot less fun for me, I wish it stayed. Whether one opinion is correct or not correct doesn't matter. Honestly, I feel like there is no like right or wrong answer here, purely based on like how we feel, right? But then there's again nuance with this. There was this player that doesn't speedrun with glitches, but they used it in their casual play, right? And they felt that like the option being there, know that they used it, makes them feel like they should always do it. Uh, you know, I don't agree with them. Um, but I see where they're coming from, and they actually use the glitch, and this actually impacts their gameplay. Whereas it's like your opinion is valued. You have the right to your opinion, and I want to hear you out because this is for people that use the glitch. Like me, I love watching the glitch. I love the speedruns, right? But I don't glitch speedrun. Maybe you could see that I could have some sort of opinion because I enjoy watching the speedruns. But I feel this is not my lane. I should shut up. I should not speak about this. Now, as a summoner, I will say I fundamentally disagree. with whip stacking being deleted. I feel the game is very homogenized. Every class very much plays the same. Uh, their weapons might feel different, how much defense they have, so how much they can get away with. The accessories, they're all very different, which is fun. And the game is designed to be homogenized. The overall gameplay loop, I feel, is, this is for bosses, but honestly, it's same for normal enemies. Run away and shoot at them, A bit harder for melee, of course, at the beginning when they don't have projectiles, but over time they get them, right? So overall, melee, range, mage, run away from the enemy and shoot at them until they die. The game is designed in this way, I feel it's fun. I understand this, But then you have Summoner, who has to stay near the enemy to deal damage. So they still run away and deal damage, but they can't go full screen or more than that, right? They have to be close to the enemy, which I feel is very fun. We have some of the worst defense. It's up there with mage, depending on the set. But overall, we have the lowest defense, right? So our play is risky, and we have to stay near the enemy. So that changes how you play. I find that very much fun, and whip stacking added more to it. At the start, it is hard to whip stack and move. Some people do it with a scroll wheel. I cannot. This is a bit too much, Huge respect. Me personally, I move with my keyboard and I change my whips with my keyboard. Up to 4, me personally. I found there wasn't I saw some comparison videos. There's not much point of sticking more than 3 to 4 whips, right? So I just kept that at 4 because that is what I find fun. The skill expression that no other class has. Summoner, if you whip stack, you circle around the enemy. You're close to him, which is you're always in danger. You have a relatively small range of attack, and you have to constantly change your whips. Now I can change my whips and walk pretty much as if I wasn't whip stacking, which I find so much fun. It's skill expression. It's something no other class does. It's unique to Summoner, and the damage difference is not that much crazy. First off, this is a PvE game, but still, I saw speedrun kills and all of that. I understand, but I don't feel most of the time the difference enough. And you playing better in a PvE game against AI by your own skill, being rewarded with better damage for playing better in a very risky and, in my opinion, very relatively weak class to others. I don't feel Summoner is weak, but I feel it is the weakest of the classes, which overall doesn't mean much. I feel they're pretty nicely balanced, especially after the new whips. I really enjoy them. But yeah, I feel Summoner has to be the weakest class out of them. It's why should you not get rewarded for better gameplay? You could say you have new whips, you have new prefixes, which I'm very satisfied with. Me personally, I feel if we got the flank set and the B whip, I am wholly satisfied. I feel there's not much after Golem for Summoner. Well, Golem doesn't drop anything with Summoner. Now Plantera does, which I'm satisfied with. Golem doesn't drop anything. But honestly, ironically enough, that section of the game is super fast. So I don't have much of a problem with Golem dropping anything for Summoner. Obviously, I would love to. But if you gave us a B whip and a Flink's armor set, I will be wholly satisfied. The whole progression is for me eked out, right? Awesome. And you could say we have prefixes, we have new whips, we have a few new minions, maybe not as much as I would have liked, but I'm still satisfied. This would really change the balance. Well, I feel it would be better to try to nerf whip stacking, or just do anything else than literally delete it. I inherently disagree. It is a very boring design decision to, instead of trying to control it, just delete it, give up. And if you play better, why should you not get rewarded with better damage? This is a PvE game. Why should a summoner in the right condition not be overpowered a bit? And you say oh, you're a summoner, you think so. No, if this happened to melee, I would be yeah, you put in much more effort than any other class, or at least baseline summoner puts in less effort than whip stacking summoner. That's the fact. So of course, the whip stacking summoner should get more rewards from this. And again, you don't need to whip stack to complete the game. You don't need to whip stack to complete the game as summoner. This is my own opinion as summoner, and I feel I have the right to it because I play summoner pretty much all the time. I try to play other classes from time for variety, but summoner in my heart. I love it. Whip stacking is very fun for me, you know, and I really miss it. I feel the game is a lot less fun without whip stacking. And this is my opinion that I see on Summoner because I feel my opinion is worth sharing because I do play Summoner. It comes in the right place. My heart is in the right place when I say this. So why people that don't play the class say this? I inherently disagree with this. And I feel people should speak on what they're knowledgeable about, what they experienced. Like, this has to be hard for Relogic. So many people that don't play Summoner, so many people that play Summoner speak on this issue. And, you know, my heart goes out to them trying to shift through all of this feedback. I kind of lost hope of it ever coming back, honestly. You know, I mean, me, whenever, like, Timothy comes up back again, I hope there's gonna be a mod that brings it back, and I will use it. Because that's just, like, a way more fun way to play Summoner for me. Whether it's overpowered, whether it's, like, not, I don't care, it's just fun. In a PvE game.